Hi guys, welcome back to Session Skate Sim. First off, might as well go over the settings because I changed a few things. So I'm not sure where. I think I tightened the trucks one click or so. Despite what I said in the previous video, I did set the flip speed to input and the scoop speed as well, for no real reason other than it just feels a bit more realistic having it set to input speed, and since I don't play on manual catch anyway, it's just a tiny bit more fun to play like this. And also, unless maybe I was doing something wrong, but with flip and scoop set to auto, it was pretty much impossible to do double flips on flat, which I don't do very often anyway, but I like to have the option. Also, I turned off the sync flips and scoops, so they don't they don't sync. Pretty much does what it says. Tricks will flip and tricks with flips and scoops will no longer synchronize flip and scoop speeds, giving more freedom to the look and feel of tricks, which is what I like to do. Like, one of the main attractions of this game is that you have so much what to say, you can personalize your style how you want, because it's not all the same animation no matter what you input. I think that's it. I did learn how to do dark slides because it was necessary for a challenge, like a story challenge. And they're pretty fun to do once you know how, but still having them on made me miss grinds that I wanted to do that weren't dark slides. So I can always turn them on when I specifically want to do dark slides, but yeah. Wow, this is a reality check. I had no idea grind alignment was full up. I remember turning it all the way up because there was one challenge that, for me at least, was pretty much impossible to get right. So I turned this all the way up and casual grind mode on, just to get through that one specific trick I had to do. It was a smith on a long curved rail for Manny Santiago. So just when I thought that I was getting better at the game, I think that's it. I did turn up the gravity one click just to see what it does. Other than that, I think it's pretty much the same as last time. So enough rambling. And here I was thinking I was actually getting better at grinds. Oh, one thing I will do is turn off the music, because I turn down the audio so much that you don't, I mean, the music is not even noticeable, but still a bit too noticeable, if that makes any sense. Earlier I was messing around here. This double set. Set a marker. So one thing I found out is that I really like body varial tricks. For the uninitiated, when you do a varial flip plus a 180, normally, I mean, if you spin the same way as you scoop, if that makes any sense, you do a big spin, like a varial, excuse me, a varial flip plus a 180. This is a big spin, but if you, let's go to regular again, if you spin the opposite way, it looks weird, but in a very cool way, in my opinion. So you see the board spins, or well, it spins in two directions, but spins horizontally clockwise, but I spin counterclockwise. It just looks really quirky. So I've been doing those off of pretty much everything. And same with normal body varials, like just a shove it plus this is awkward to explain. Shove it in one direction and body rotation in the other direction, which I'm not landing at all. It's really difficult to do just normal shove-its and not the quick shove-its. What am I trying to do? It's not working. How do I load tricks or clips? Just to show you, like of course I've been making some clips while playing. Oh, right, this is, I have to put this on. kind of a fun obstacle to just mess around on. That's one thing I haven't really figured out, is how to do double grinds or slides, like how to pop from one grind into another. Never really works how I want it to, except this time. And there was a story challenge related to it from Tori Pudwill, but I'm pretty sure I just skipped through the dialogue too quickly, and there's no way that I know, at least, to to go back to challenges and to revisit tutorial instructions. So I'm not sure how to do those. And then this, I'll try to find this spot later. It's also in San Francisco, obviously. It's a very big gap to this statue, I guess. I don't know what it's supposed to be. It's one I made earlier today. So yeah, now I'm here. I'm not 100% sure how to get back to that roof. Not what I was trying to do. I think it was up here. If you know the YouTube channel Rad Rat, he's the one that where I can't talk right now. I saw this line in one of his videos and just stumbled upon it today. So you have these two holes, and then to react kind of quickly. I haven't really managed to do any proper tricks on this, but I can try. I mean, I tend to just do kickflips over everything. But the gap from my clip is actually, well, it's the end of this, but from this balcony or level, to get it lined up properly. This generator or whatever is making quite a lot of noise. So yeah, just try to recreate the clip if I I don't know if it was nollie or not. I think not. What did I do? Was varial heal, body varial. So was it this? I don't remember. I think I have to get back just a tiny bit. Can't remember if I was fast pushing or normal pushing. That wasn't the right trick, but it doesn't matter. Anyway, so far I think I like San Francisco the best. It didn't take very long. I've had this game for about 2 weeks, I think. And by now the story is fully completed. No active missions because there aren't any left. Which I guess is, oops, Mongo. Which I guess is kind of sad in a way, because I did enjoy the story challenges, but the story was mostly just a very long tutorial, so by now I guess I should master the basics somewhat. Even though the gravity is only 1 step higher, it does make a difference. Like you don't float as much. It's possible I raised the low pop height since the last video, because I don't know if I changed it before or after, but to make those low pop ollies up curves, barely, you pretty much have to have it at maximum or close to maximum, because if not you just clip. Is there anything at the end? I've never been here. Strange. Tried to do a nose blunt, but I used the wrong trigger. Not much to see, just an awful lot of benches. Smiths are really difficult. Especially now that the grind alignment is back at a more realistic setting. I do that a lot, just I don't know, I'm not even sure if it happens automatically or if I'm doing it. But when I come out of grinds, I rotate a tiny bit and it just makes it look strange. There was a fun spot, like a bump to gap over a traffic cone kind of situation. Still with the late nollies. See, this is the not even sure what to call it. The wall, the obstacle from the nose grind to tail, I think. I don't even remember. Let's try to do a smith, because I really have to practice. No, actually. I don't want to do flips into them, but somehow I do. Maybe this isn't the best obstacle for smiths. So I keep hitting the round thing. All the accidental flips. Trying to do a nose blunt. Okay. Never mind. Not sure what's at the end of this. Okay. Unnecessary bone dolly, but still. What is this supposed to be? Oh, this is here. Wait. Then I was close to it all along. sure it was here. Maybe there's a similar street somewhere else. I've never been here before either. These weird wavy ledges. Maybe it was just a different map within San Francisco. Because I've been here. Yeah. I know it was in the same map as Embarcadero. Oops. Oh. A random local that wasn't in the challenge log or whatever it's called. Okay. Gap to grind pop out. I should have known there was stuff left because I remember Radrat doing this challenge in one of his videos. That's a slide and no pop out. Close. Have to pop out a bit faster. Good name for an achievement. Plastic surgeon. And then slide, no pop out. Front tail fakie, perhaps. It's very likely I'll do a different slide than the one I'm trying to do. Okay. It's unfortunate. The ragdoll physics are much better than in Skater XL. Mainly because they exist. Like in Skater XL, you just kind of... I don't even know how to describe it, but you kind of flop, but you don't flop. It's more of a sack of potatoes kind of bale than actual ragdoll. Hang on. Is this the same map as before? Oh, no. This is the one I meant. which means I was here all. Yeah, okay, I'm an idiot. Officially. So I went down here and then right and just went past it. But yeah, this is kind of a spent some time just messing around, not landing that many tricks. I don't know if I was last here before I turned up the gravity, because it feels different. Or I just need way more speed. I've been practicing my late shove-its and trying to do them with the logical foot. Which I'm not sure I did. Oh, wait. Did I do it? I didn't even see. It just looked terrible. Okay, a bit better. But I can't see my landing because of the cone or pillar, whatever. I'm under rotating, but basically that's the general idea. And this is where my lack of actual my actual real life skate knowledge comes into play, because not what I was trying to do, but because as far as I know, you catch kick flips and heel flips with your back foot. So I guess it makes sense to do late shove-its with your back foot, because that's how you end up after the kickflip. I don't know if that's correct. I'm trying to do it with my front foot to see. Well, it should work. If it looks weird or not possible. It's hard to do the scoop with the left trigger right after the flip. No. Definitely no. In a way, but not at all satisfying. Okay, that was decent. So here's the flip. I don't know. If you skate and you know the proper way to do late shove-its in real life, feel free to enlighten me. I think they make the most sense with the back foot. I'd like to get better at 180 manuals and nose manuals. What to do. Low pop big spins are pretty fun to do because just cruise trick, because you don't have to do anything with the front foot, you just scoop and spin. Even the bigger spins, which for some reason it didn't say it was a bigger spin. Okay, there it is. Why did it call the last one a body varial? Let's try some low pop grinds. They're a bit tricky to time because it's not for obvious reasons. You have to be much closer to the object than you would for a normal ollie into them. Oh, what am I trying to do? I was going for a tail slide. There's not much time to spin into position. I think I need to be a bit more parallel to the ledge, curb. Close. not really close. I don't have the height, so I'll actually have to spin using the triggers at least a bit. What you saw there was pure lack of finger coordination. It's right there. I was thinking a shove it or a big spin out would look cool, but looked a bit sketch. But on the positive side, it's cool that you can actually do sketchy looking stuff and it doesn't, like, the game doesn't auto correct everything you're trying to do. Maybe don't power slide after every trick. Oh. Pretty sure that won't work because of the tree. Yeah, no. Unless I do it later, but... actually... might be able to do something fun with this. I don't know if you can even call it a bump to grind, but actually might be able to do a dark slide here. It's very fast though. If I go slower, I can't get to it. Or make it to the end. Maybe it's a bit too short. If I can make it more of a, like, not fully board slides, perpendicular, but kind of crooked. Though it seems like I don't have time to flip out. Yeah, it's just weird. Pretty sure during the explanation the guy, I forget his name, Louis something, I'm pretty sure he said something about like the position of the stick or direction of the stick affecting where on the board that foot is. So you can have both feet on the nose and tail, or one foot in the middle, or stuff like that. I tried it for a while and it didn't seem to do anything. My feet were always at either end of the board. It's hard to get out of dark flips smoothly, like rolling away actually. I haven't really tried to do varial double flips and varial double heel flips. Oh. Felt a bit strange. Odd even. Yeah. I feel like even with the scoop and flip sync off, it still kind of does that. Like it stopped. Or maybe that's because of the auto catch still, which I did try very briefly, but it's a very humbling experience. But the scoop kind of stops in time so that the flip can finish while having the boards lined up. I know you can do hippie flips as well, but I haven't really messed with that yet. Let's do a few more kind of simple-ish tricks. It's not really simple, but I mean, you tell me if that looks realistic or if that's not at all how a board would actually flip. I said I was going to do a few tricks. A few apparently means one. Yeah, this is a spot I have to get used to. That's also the charm of this game, is that you have to learn spots and like figure out what you can and can't do on them. But I think that's going to be it for this video. Let's try. Okay, one last thing I want to do is low pop but switch. Let's do a no slide. And I don't want to do a flip out because I do them way too often. Very satisfying. Alright, it's gonna be it for now. Thank you very much for watching. Please like and subscribe and comment if you enjoy these videos. And I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.